Hello, everybody, and welcome to Mariah Sanctuary. I'm Mariah. Today's live stream is on the topic of 7 reasons why hiring people with disabilities is good for business. The information below came from the Forbes website in the article 7 Reasons Why Hiring People with Disabilities is Good for Business. Every day, Americans with disabilities bring their skills and talents into our nation's workplaces. They perform all types of jobs at all levels in businesses of all sizes. They're entrepreneurs, innovators, and community leaders. Yet, people with disabilities, including veterans with service connected disabilities, have lower rates of employment than the general population. This is true despite people with disabilities often exemplifying the qualities employers seek, including adaptability and resourcefulness. What's more, disability is diverse diversity, I'm sorry, disability is diversity, and therefore a key component of workplace diversity, equality, equity, inclusion, and accessibility, or DEIA. When thinking about hiring employees with disabilities, some employers might have reservations related to the cost of needed job accommodations. These concerns are largely unfounded. Research conducted by the Job Accommodation Network, or JAN, reveals that majority of workplace accommodations cost nothing to make. Those of those that do incur costs, the typical one-time expenditure is $500. According to the employers JAN surveyed, accommodation generally resulting in benefits to the company, such as reduced insurance and training costs and increased productivity and morale. Fortunately, recruiting and hiring qualified people with disabilities does not have to be challenging. Thanks to many organizations and resources supporting DEIA efforts, there are 7 reasons why people with disabilities can offer your company a competitive edge. Number one, improving your company's bottom line. People with disabilities have been solving problems their whole life and tend to bring a strong sense of loyalty to the workplace. Large corporations such as CVS and Microsoft have told their stories about the benefits of hiring people with disabilities to prove it has improved their overall bottom line. Leaders from Microsoft and I think it's Merch, sorry if I did it wrong, pretty sure I did it wrong, have said they focus on hiring a workplace that reflects their consumer base, which includes people with disabilities. Number two, discovering untapped potential. Hiring the right talent can be difficult, and if your organization is not hiring people with disability, they're missing out on a vast untapped talent pool, which I 100% agree, but I'm also biased because I'm part of the disability community. Workers with disabilities possess skills and experiences that can offer employers a competitive edge. I'm so sorry. There's a dog barking outside. Hopefully, if you can hear that, I'm sorry. Um, for example, research shows that many autistic adults possess higher than average abilities in pattern recognition, memory, and mathematics, highly sought after skills in a technological field, and many other sectors. A study conducted by the Institute of Corporate Productivity found that employees with developmental disabilities contribute to higher productivity, lower absenteeism, and increased customer loyalty. Employees with disabilities can offer creativity, innovation, and a varied perspective on how to confront challenges and get a job done. Number three, reduce turnover. Employers know turnover can be costly. In fact, the Work Institute's 2017 retention report found that the average cost to replace an employee is $15,000, which I had no idea, per worker, earning a median salary of $45,000. People with disabilities tend to seek stable and reliable work when searching for jobs, therefore, are more likely to have a higher retention rate or higher retention rates. This is yet another reason why hiring people with disabilities can be good for companies' bottom line. Number 4, improving company morale and overall culture. Hiring people with disabilities conveys and promotes an inclusive work environment. This encourages empathy in the workplace, a trait that is important to have when working with customers and clients and can improve the perception of the company from the consumer point of view. Inclusion can have a big impact on how employees feel about the workplace or their workplace. A study conducted by Deloitte, I think as I say it, found that employees who felt included and thought that the company valued diversity were 80% more likely to say that they worked for a high-performing organization. In addition, hiring people with disabilities communicates social responsibility, demonstrates that the company is interested in broader social issues impacting the community and the people in it, and promoting an inclusive workplace or environment does not stop at hiring. Ensuring employees with disabilities have avenues to leadership can improve company culture from the top down, not top bottom, top down, sorry. Number 5, expanding your consumer market. People with disabilities make up one of the largest consumer market segments in the U.S. One of the best ways to tap into that market segment is through representation in the workplace. People want companies that meet their needs. Hiring and promoting people with disabilities shows consumers with disabilities, as well as their families and friends, that they are valued, which may cause them to think more favorably about the company and encourage them to become or remain loyal customers. 100% agree with that statement. Number 6, value of financial incentives. Companies that employ people with disabilities may be eligible for certain federal and state tax deductions and financial incentives. And number 7, meeting federal contractor requirements. Regulations under Section 503 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973 requires that covered federal contractors and subcontractors take proactive steps to recruit and retrain workers with disabilities. So for businesses that work with the government or perhaps want to do business with the government in the future, being disability inclusive will help them meet regulatory requirements. Today's planned video will be on Phoebe Ray Taylor, the actress and disability advocate, and that will be released today at 6 p.m. Eastern. The next fun unscripted live stream will be on Monday, November 17th at 4 p.m. Eastern. The celebratory live stream will be, for reaching 1.7K subscribers, will be on Wednesday, November 19th at 4 p.m. and it will be on the topic of second true and false statements about myself. And that was only subscriber only. So if you're not a subscriber, you can watch, but you won't be able to participate in the live stream. The next scripted live stream will be on Saturday, November 22nd at noon Eastern, and will be on the topic of parasocial relationships and autism. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. Bye.